my favorite guest here with me again today, my husband from LEEMIMSPRODUCTIONS, and we're going to do a mukbang McDonald's, and we're going to have some little anniversary talk, little marriage talk. So before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with any and everybody you know. Hit that notification button. And on that note, also don't forget to go to LEEMIMS production page for all your music needs, and check out some of his motivational videos that he have over there. So we're going to do like a little, before we get started, we're going to just say grace. Lord, thank you for the food that we about to receive, and bless the hands that prepared it. Amen.
Amen.
And we're going to do our little, what is it? Our little, well, you gotta figure, you gotta get your own cup. And maybe your little hash brown with the McDonald's thing on it. We're gonna do our thumbnail. You gotta move your fingers so you can see the thing. So today we got our little mocha frappe.
It's like my favorite drink outside of strawberry milkshake there.
Yeah, so good. So I'm just eating a sausage McMuffin. Cause I got the mocha frappe, and that's already so sweet. So I offset it with the sausage sandwich.
I got the big breakfast. I really don't be wanting the big breakfast. I really just be wanting the pancakes, the eggs, and the hash brown. But by the time you pay for that, you might as well just go ahead and get the big breakfast.
Yeah, so you got the syrup. I'm gonna move this down. You can't. Oh, just like this. So we just had an anniversary.
17 years yesterday.
Yes, we've been married for 17 years.
Actually, we got married, obviously, it's in September. And there was a year that the Twin Towers went down. So it's crazy.
9/11. We got married in 2001.
So you can imagine the talk that you get. That's a sign from the Lord. Y'all ain't, that's a disaster. We looked at it like it's time to come together. 17 years later, we made it.
Yep, 17 years later.
17 years later, man. Some folks haven't made it, people we started out with. And it's no just of our doing. I mean, it takes a lot of teamwork, a lot of keeping God first. Just realizing you can't give up on each other, man. That's what it really is. It's not giving up. I don't give up on nothing, so I'm stubborn that way. I ain't gonna talk about my buddy over here, but it takes a minute to make me tap out. And when I tap out, I'll probably tap back
in. Pretty much.
I get on her nerves with that. I'm the guy that we got a problem. Let's figure it out right now. Nobody leave the room. Let's get it out in the air. I don't care if you insulting me or you're not saying it in the most pleasant way. I just want to know what's going on. I don't care how you tell me. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but that's another segment. But for me, I got thick skin. I get uptight and then I forget real quick. I just want peace in the home, and that's my main thing. It ain't about winning when you young and you dumb. It's all about I'm winning. Especially when you single. It's all about me. Me, 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 me. There's nobody to call home to. When you got to do overtime, there's nobody to ask, do you want McDonald's? Do you want Burger King? Do you want Wendy's? You can sleep in the living room. You can sleep in the bedroom. You can sleep across the bed when you're single. And God, don't even add kids in. That's a whole nother ball of wax.
That's true.
You know, I don't want to just be yapping. This is my thing, though. I really like talking about life and marriage and kids and motivational stuff. Again, that's a lot of stuff that's on my page. She'll put the link in there. But that's all I talk about on my page. It's like 365 days of happiness and things that we do on a daily basis that we don't even realize. And when I say we, I mean my wife and I. Like, once I started writing this book that I'll be coming out, I don't know when it's going to come out because I'm a perfectionist, but I didn't realize how many things that we actually do during the course of a day to stay upbeat, or the course of a week or a year or a month or whatever. You know, but I don't want to beat up the discussion. So you were saying yesterday was our anniversary. That's what you started out saying before I jumped in there.
Yesterday was our 17-year anniversary. Like you said, you know, it's not really much more to say after that. But it is a lot of ups and downs. You have good days, you have bad days. At the end of the day, it's just you just got to make that conscious effort to stay together. That's really what it's about. And communicating, of course, and not forgetting about the old way, how it used to be. Sometimes you can get caught up in everyday life and can forget the basic elements of what makes the relationship work. And but there's a lot of things that go in. And marriage is like being a parent. You don't have no script, no book, nothing to follow. You just kind of make it, and you know, from trial and error. And it's really no one way to do it, because everybody's relationship is not the same, and everybody don't go through the same things. You know, when you go through a lot of stuff together, sometimes it tears people apart, and sometimes it makes people really decide to hang on and stay together because you made it through. Either way, 17 years dealing with this guy, and we happy. That's just the bottom line. You gotta just find a way to make it work for you, the way the way it works for you and the person that you with. Because if you don't do that, then it's just not gonna work. You have to sacrifice, compromise, take back, and I mean, marriage is a lot. People, you know, you see a lot of people that I want to be married, but there's a lot to go into it. You gotta know really what it is that you really want out of it. Because if you don't know what you want out of it, it's gonna be hard. And so last night we kind of just hung out together after 17 years. I mean, it's not so many different kind of restaurants you can go to. I mean, after a while, it's just like, oh, okay. So we just kind of went to dinner. We went to a place called Captain Cash. It was like a seafood place, and I had like some fried seafood and stuff there, which it was pretty nice. It's like a real quiet, calm night. Night out with just, you know, me and him, which is different because, you know, most of the time we have our boys with us. So it was nice for it just to be us hanging out together, and the houses are different when the kids are not here. So it was kind of like a real adult night for, you know, without the kids.
The funny part is, I think we would still sleep by 8:30. Like, you know, when you're, I can't say younger. If you don't have kids, because we got married younger, so what was 24?
It was in our 20s.
I was 24. She was 25. And when you're younger, you're like, yo, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay up all night. We're gonna go to. We got a place around here that's got music. It's got the bar, and it's got plenty of good eats, great food, nice ambiance. But I'll be honest, I'm on some. Well, if my kids aren't here, I just be wanting that quiet. Like, y'all hear that? Listen to that. You can actually hear the AC running. Like, you can hear that. And it was just nice to look across the table. She say something, and then when she don't say something, it's quiet. So we ate. I'm not a seafood guy, so I went to seafood for my buddy here. She was like, you don't even like seafood like that. I'm like, it's fine. So I got a little bit of whiting. I mean, you can't go wrong with whiting. Was it whiting or flounder?
Flounder.
Flounder. I always get them jokers mixed up. I think one is thinner than the other, but so I got some flounder, and you can't go wrong with French fries. I mean, come on. So I got me these jokers was what were they? They called them hot.
Seasoned fried.
It was seasoned fries, but they called them spicy fries. That's what they called them. But all it was Old Bay seasoning on them. But if you get enough Old Bay in your mouth, it'd be spicy fries. And I don't like coleslaw, but they had a really awesome coleslaw.
Yeah, they did, and a nice tartar sauce.
Oh no, you know what my favorite was?
Excuse me.
Let me see if you know what my favorite part of the meal was.
No, I don't remember what it was.
The New England.
Oh, you know what? I forgot that we even had that.
See?
We also had the New England clam
joke.
chowder, and it was really good. It's really thick. Sometimes it'd be watery sometimes and don't really have a good flavor. But that one, the one that they had there was really good.
We'll show you the photo of it.
Yes, we're going to show you the photos of the clam chowder and also what we had for dinner. But, yeah. We're not so big on giving no marital advice because, sometimes when people be married for a long time, they, like to give out advice.
Nope.
I say just hold on, hang on, and...
Only thing I say is don't give up. Everything else is on you to figure out. Like, me and my wife, we say it all the time. Like, I never want to come off like I know everything. I read a lot. I try to practice a lot. I try to talk a lot when I'm with my wife, but I don't know a lot. You see how that works? Like, I'm always searching for the answers, and I like to try to understand what's going on, what's happening. But what works for me and my family might not work for you. I got a whole different kind of spouse. I'm a whole different kind of person. Like, so that whole, what's the secret? The secret is you figure it out on your own. The only thing you can say is don't give up. Like, that is paramount.
And the reality of it is, it really isn't a secret. It's just like any other relationship. You get out what you put into it. If you don't put nothing in it, you won't get nothing out of it. It's kind of really just that simple, but not. Because you got to live with a person every day, learn their ways, not learn their ways, but get used to the way they are, accept them for how they are. And all the time, that don't always work out in the beginning. You got to really take the time to get to know the person and accept the person for who they are. And also remember that in life, things changes and so do people.
Yep.
So anytime, that person can change. And they will change. I mean, if you were the person and in 17 years they're the same person when you first met, that's probably not likely. That person is probably going to grow, change, and evolve into the man or woman that they was destined to be, I would say.
Yeah, it's funny you brought up the change. I was thinking about that when I was sitting here. That's weird. Well, it's not weird. When you married that long, you probably start stealing each other's thoughts. Is that like annoying? Just right there. I kind of got like OCDs. I got to keep looking at the camera and got a straw. When you talk about change, you change and another person change. So change can occur whenever. Like, so for instance, in my mind, I figured she wanted to go to the movies because Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart are in a film together, and we support both of them. And I said, oh, she gonna want to go to that. And guess what? The Applebee's is right next to it. Because what I do is, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. I find out what works, and then that's my go-to. So we've done that several times where she's like, yo, get the Applebee's. We right there. Get some food. You get some drinks. Walk right over to the Applebee's. Walk right over to the movie theater. Boom. That's the evening. We get in the car, and I'm like, what you want to do? I don't know. I don't want to go to the movie. The movies is crowded. The movie just came out on Friday. So it's probably going to be crowded on Saturday. And I was stumped for a second, like. So that's a prime example of change. Like, it can happen unannounced. So then you just go with the flow. The younger version of me would have been like, now we discussed it, and this is what we had planned. I got it all figured out. Now what we going to do? So guess what we did? we just rode around until we figured out what we wanted.
Pretty much.
And in that moment, we were just talking, we was laughing. No kids in the back. Not that kids are bad, but it was no interruptions. There was no phones. There was no kids. There was no work. There was no dog barking. There was no being in the neighborhood. We got a decent neighborhood, but sometimes you just want to feel like you're exclusive. And you all the time, you don't have money to go and go to the Palisades and stay for 2 and 3 weeks and have the maid wash the kids and all that. And so you have to make your own little vacation.
And sometime on our anniversary, you want to do more, you know, like a dinner. You know, we go to the movies. You can go to the movies anytime. And again, as far as opening night, I'm older, so nobody wants to be people scooching past you in the aisle and all that kind of stuff. It's overcrowded. It's a Saturday. A lot of young kids come and people like all talking through the movie. So, you know, for me, I'm older. I don't want to be all smashed up in the movies, and
No.
I really like going on a weekday when
I
there's
was
nobody
going to say
there.
that. That's crazy.
Where there's less people, so you feel more comfortable.
Do that joint on
And
like
it's
a
not on there.
Tuesday.
Besides, like for me, for last night, you know, going to the movies is, I don't know, it was an anniversary. I was, you know, let's go to a restaurant. We can sit down and talk. A movie, you know, when you go to the movies, you're not talking. You're watching TV. You're watching it.
But it was
You're
supposed to be
watching
like,
TV.
it was going to be like a twofer. We had discussed that we was going to do both. So I was like, okay, word, we just do both. Let's see. The next morning, you get more information. So, change. Be prepared. It will happen. See, guys, we kind of weird like that. Well, I shouldn't say guys, because I done met some guys that got more feminine tendencies than the law allow. I'm old school. You tell me something one time, my wife tell me she hate telling me something. Because once you tell me 1 o'clock, we're going to go outside and cut grass and trim trees. Guess where I'm going to be at 12:55? I ain't going to be there at 1. I'm going to be there early. Be there waiting. But guess what? Life ain't always like that. She might come and be like, nah, we got to go to Lowe's. I got to get a new front door. New screen door. Which, that's a realistic thing. I want a screen door for here. An old, heavy door.
We are not talking about a screen door. So, getting back to the initial thing, being happy, that was like we went on a whole nother direction about
That's how life is.
Last night events.
You got to be ready for the change.
The anniversary, like I said, you got to kind of keep in mind and keep this spark alive and kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. And,
Zhuzh it up. I like
you know,
when you
and
say
just,
that. You got what?
You know, and just don't zhuzh it up and just don't let it, you know, get stale, because that gets old after a while. The same old, same old. I mean, nobody wants to feel like they live in a hamster wheel, and life is really basically already a hamster wheel. So
yes, it is.
You gotta be, you know, unique and strategic and find ways to make it fun when you can, you know, because if you don't laugh or you don't try to find a better side of things, you know, the same old just paying bills, that gets old after a while, and it gets tiring. You know, you have children, you want to put some little life in it, and sometimes, you know, just because you're older, you're not dead. So sometimes you got to make that.
We ain't really that old.
We older than 17 years ago. We not in no 20s and we not in no 30s.
I'm a spry 41.
And you can call it whatever you
Spry.
want. When you get older, things aren't the same as in your 20s.
Well, they not, but we still spry.
Right.
Okay, with the exception of getting up, having kinks in your body every now and then, you know.
Right.
Spry, not die.
Right. So you got to keep that. You got to make that effort to push a little bit harder when sometimes you may not even really feel like it, because you know, with life, working, kids, that stuff. Sometimes you get a break, you just want to go and take a nap and go to sleep.
I don't even be mad, yo. Like when I saw you, dozing off last night, I was like, I just want to make sure you was good, like. Spiritually, you was good.
When you saw me dozing off last night, you went to sleep before me.
Your eyes was watery in the car when we was driving back.
No, it wasn't.
From
He fell asleep.
She is lying, y'all.
He fell asleep before me.
I
was
did.
awake, sitting up, and he was asleep.
Okay, so I misspoke. What I'm telling you people is, we pulled out the parking lot of Captain Cat's. There's Joker in the back, in her seat like this.
Yeah.
I said, you okay, honey? You was like, I'm just relaxed. I'm chilling. That's what she said. I'm chilling. That is Earth's key word for I'm halfway to sleep. I know her, yo. She be chilling. When she's chilling, she about to go, because she don't be chilling like that. In the beginning of the marriage, she was chill. Now, you know, having to run the household, the kids, and, you know, help take care of me and get things done and help out other family members, she a little bit more uptight. So when she says she's chilling...
This is not what this video is about.
So when
it's about me being uptight.
No, I'm not saying uptight like uptight. What I'm saying is when I saw you chilling, I knew you was halfway to sleep because you don't be chill like that. You chill like this, and then you be... I do the same thing. If I'm chilling, I'm almost asleep. I'm 41.
That's
like,
true.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie. It's either one or the other. Either I'm all the way up or I'm all the way down. If I say I'm chilling, I'm about to be asleep. The kids laugh at me. It's okay, Dad. You look tired. Just go to sleep. We be trying to watch a family movie. We ain't done that in a while. I want them to see Jurassic Park together as a family. Watch that on the TV. But I'll probably be asleep. If ain't nobody getting shoot up or shot at in the first few minutes, I'll sit there real quiet. Got my dude with me. Aiden sit with her. Adrian sits with me. Adrian is my little one. He like to cuddle. That's bad news for me. If he get like this, his little heater, and I get my little comforter, it's over with. That's my buddy. They both my buddy, but that's my TV.
The movie time.
That's my TV time.
Me
buddy.
and Aiden usually watch the whole movie.
These
when
cats,
they
they stay all the way up. They look this alike. Eyes all big. All right, it's time for them to come back soon so we could get our movie in before I go back to work. I had the weekend off. I was blessed to have the weekend off, so I didn't have to take off. So I take off for our anniversary.
Yeah. So again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with any and everyone you know. Let them know what we're doing over here. Also, go over to LEEMIMSPRODUCTIONS on YouTube for all your musical needs and some motivational stuff that he has over in the videos. We will be doing more videos together. Yes. Don't forget to put something down in the comments. Let us know how you like the video. And we just try to keep it real. And, yeah, so we about to end this video. It was kind of, it's not really that short of a video because it's like 20 minutes. And I feel like my food was real small, but...
You can have some of mine if you
want.
I saved the meat. Oh, you don't want no more? Because I saved the meat.
That was like a little sandwich. But you know how sometimes you get the $1 sandwich, it'd be $1 size.
I don't know why you did that, man.
It didn't seem like it was a regular size one that I usually get. But anyway.
It's not. It's the dollar joint. That's why it's on there. Like, you're not getting something for nothing.
The $1 sandwich be $1 size. Yo,
like, I don't know why. You know what's crazy?
It seemed like it's cheaper, but you end up having to buy 2 of them, which is almost the price of if you just bought a regular one.
It's crazy, and that's a part of marriage. That's one thing I learned in the beginning. I was about to say, "Hey, why you getting that little bitty behind sandwich?"
I didn't want to get too much because I know this frappe be a lot.
You want some more?
Usually when I get a frappe, I just get that, and I don't get a meal because it's kind of like heavy for me.
It is. It's heavy for me too, but.
And then it's sugary, so after you eat that, I'm like, okay.
I be needing that caffeine.
I don't like to mix it with the food. Sometimes I be a little funny with mixing the flavors and stuff like that. No, she definitely
is funny with that.
I'd rather just, you want to be in one vein. Sometimes I can do the salty and the sweet, and just to balance out the flavor. But sometimes I just like a coffee. And I know there's a lot of people out there who really just drink coffee most of the day.
Yeah.
If I get a large one, it's a wrap. I'm definitely not eating.
Yo, I did that last week.
Oh, excuse me.
Cause I go through my phases with coffee, like, and I'm lying. Espresso. This lady bought me some espresso. Yo, this joint was, I don't know what brand it is. It's called Cafe. I can't see it. Is it Bustelo or Castello?
Something like that. I can't remember the name, but it's like you get in a Goya. It's like a Spanish coffee. But actually, it's not a coffee, it's espresso. And it's really good. I make it at home, my regular little coffee cup. And, yeah.
Cafe Bustelo. Yo, this
and
joint is
I
the
love
truth.
that. I love this espresso. And I put it right through the coffee machine. I don't have an espresso machine, but I do in a coffee machine, and it comes out good. Put a little bit of hazelnut creamer or French vanilla and call it a day. Like, it's getting to the fall time, so maybe we'll start to do warm coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, hot coffee.
It's my time of the year right here.
Then what I do is I just make the coffee in them, like, early in the day, a whole pot. And the first day is, like, warm if you want it. And then I put it in the refrigerator, and it could be, like, cold if that's what you want. So I go and get the coffee mate. Different brands, and you know when the season change, you get like the Girl Scout flavors and all those kind of flavors just to kind of spice it up. I'm not a big coffee person, but every now and then, and I definitely like it cold more than hot.
Iced coffee.
Cause hot coffee is like it takes you for me, it takes me a long time because I'm not gonna drink it when it's really hot.
But but that's part of the experience. You get the coffee, because like when I'm at my job, I set that joker next to me. I take my time. Do whatever I gotta do. That little stuff you do to get ready at the job, set your stuff up, whatever. Look at your files or whatever. Find out what you gotta do. And by the time it kind of cooled off, you sip it a little bit, you put it down. It's really an experience with coffee. It's really not just about the coffee. Like I was angry one day because she had told me to do something a certain way, and I think I did, but I forgot. So I put my coffee mug in my big lunchbox, but I'm used to carrying it. So I got to work, and I ain't have my coffee mug. I'm real, what would you say, like, when you do things over and over? Routine. So I didn't want no stupid coffee cup from Wawa or McDonald's. I wanted my coffee mug for my experience. Like, that's my coffee mug she went out and got me. Just my espresso she went out and got me. And one of the other videos you see, she told me about the creamer. She went out and got me. So when you're away from home, like 14 hours for work, you want something to remind you of home and give you that company. That's that old school. That's a little tidbit right there for marriage or a relationship. You want your man to keep coming home. Have a reason for him to come back. Like, it ain't all about sex. Sometimes it's about something simple.
I'm making this coffee cup because he's left-handed.
Yeah.
You turn the top the right way because they don't. Unfortunately, they don't make stuff for people who's left-handed.
Nobody cares about left-handed.
So.
People.
And for whatever reason, they make a lot of coffee cups now without a handle, which is weird. I want a handle on my cup.
I want a handle too, honey.
I like to have a handle, but some people don't like it. So you have to work around some things. I have to turn this coffee cup the right way. So, because who wants to drink their... If you're right-handed, your handle will be on this side.
I can do it.
So you can drink it. But if you turn it this way, you have to turn the top the right way so he can be able to get the coffee out.
And she does it.
And I stick his straw in there because sometimes the straw is better. So you don't... because he had... You got your work clothes on. You don't want to be dripping coffee because coffee stains are a pain to get out of stuff. So, yeah. So, guys, we're about to end this video because we almost hit like 30 minutes.
It's fine.
We're about to end this video. But, again, like, subscribe, share this video with anyone and everyone you know. Hit the notification button. Go ahead, put something down in them comments. We're going to continue to do some more videos. Like I said, go over to LEEMIMSPRODUCTIONS. Check out his page for all your musical needs. And over there, you will also get some motivational stuff. So, with that being said, continue to watch my videos, Cleaning Trades. I'm going to be coming out with some different things, some new videos. So, guys, stay tuned. We're going to be doing some different things, and we're going to continue to do vlogs and all different things like that. So, stay tuned for what we have in store. So, again, thanks for sharing this special time with us for our little anniversary talk and little marriage talk. Until next time, guys, see you in the next video. And remember, if you waste, this is not the place because we don't waste over here. Right?
No, we don't.
See you guys next time. Bye.